Ah, yeah. Beautiful day today. Look at this. I'm wearing my textile jacket. This is nice. It's coming up on to 70 degrees. Wind's blowing pretty good, but I mean, the temperatures are just awesome. Had to come out for a ride. And in fact, the car right in front of me is my daughter Victoria, and I'm following her to the shop that has done the repairs on her car from her hitting the garage door. And she has asked me to help pay her co-payment for the damage. So that's kind of why I'm tagging along. And instead of just riding with her in that car and then her bringing me home in her car, I thought I'd take the time to jump on Mercy and enjoy the day. But I got a couple of things to share with you guys. One of the things is I've kind of relocated my phone. Before I had it down here on the center of the handlebars, and now I've got the mount up here by my my brake reservoir. This location gives me better view of my gauges, you know, especially the center part where my mileage is and my fuel economy and all that stuff. So yeah, I kind of like being able to see that. About the only thing that it's kind of blocking is my temperature gauge, but I can see over the phone and still see the gauge, so I know about where my temperature's at. You know, I basically can't see the bottom of the gauge. Of course, I got it set up to where the plug cord does not get strained or pulled or anything like that. It does not impede the movement of the handlebars at all. I can go full lock in either direction. So yeah, that's about the only change I did. I kind of repositioned you. You were kind of out here a little bit more on my last video, so I kind of pointed you a little more forward. I just felt like this mirror was like covering a good portion of my body. I do want to make a small update on the channel, and actually I don't know how small it's actually going to be. You guys know I've gone through and listed stuff that I like in a YouTube channel, you know, channels that I subscribe to. What do I want to see in those channels? And I tell you, it is getting harder and harder to find people that just talk about themselves, talk about their lives, maybe a little bit about their bike here and there, maybe show an installment video or something like that here and there. But man alive, there just seems to be so many reviews and test rides and just mostly garage work. I mean, even though the title of the channel says so-and-so rides or this and that rides or so-and-so's adventures, but they're never really out doing their rides, never really out doing adventures. You know, it's like they're always talking about the bikes and, you know, what they're doing to it, you know, installing a new muffler or new headlights or whatever. But you rarely ever see them out riding, just talking about life and what's going on with them. And, you know, making it more personable so you get to know the person, you know, you get to know that creator. And I tell you, it makes me want to stop doing YouTube. I had 2 companies reach out to me asking me if I'd be interested in doing a collaboration with them where they would send me a product and I would review it for them and put it up on YouTube. And you guys know I hate doing those things. I hate doing reviews and product things and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll show things off when I get them. I might show installing them, but it's not what my channel's about. And I had these 2 companies reach out to me and say, and I told them, it's like, you know, I'm sorry, but I have to decline because that's not what I do on my channel. I'm not going to make a video for your products that's essentially going to be a commercial to endorse your product if I don't get any monetary gain for keeping that video active. You know what I mean? If you want to send me a product and have me review it and keep it out there for the next 20, 30, 40 years for people to see, you better pay me to keep that video active. I'm not going to take just a item of whatever it might be as payment. Okay? No, I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm not that naive to just accept something as a free gift and that's it. You know, I just won't do it. But the funny thing is that this one company in particular, they must have reached out to a lot of smaller YouTube channels, you know, vlogging style channels. Because even a couple of the channels I subscribe to had gotten products from this company and did reviews on them. So, yeah, I just think it's funny. You know, people think that they have gotten to be really big and people are starting to notice them and stuff. It's like, no, that's not it at all. They're looking for essentially free advertising. You know, it just costs them, you know, one thing of their product. You know, they don't have to sit there and keep on spending money for a commercial or anything like that on a radio or whatever. You know, pay for advertising on Google or Yahoo or I don't know, AOL. Is AOL still around? I have no idea. But yeah, I just don't know. Of course, the companies, I told them that, you know, I don't accept, you know, products like that for, you know, a collaboration and making a video just because they want me to. You know, I want some sort of other monetary gain off of it. They, of course, said, well, you know, they either didn't reply at all to my email back to them, or they said I was too small for them to consider doing something like that too. So, you know, they never asked how much I would charge, you know, a month or a year or something like that to keep the video active. You know, I could have said, you know, $100 a year or something like that. I'm sure they could have afforded that. But I just didn't want my channel to become another commercial product based channel. You know, I took that one for those Michelangelo pots and pans. And I did an unboxing of them, and then I did a 1-year review of them. And ever since I agreed to it, I kept on yelling at myself that I was an idiot, that I was a sellout, and I shouldn't have done it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the pots and pans are nice, but now I actually hate having that unboxing video on my channel. I really do. But, you know, live and learn, right? I kind of learned from it. I learned that I really do not want to do stuff like that. And that's why I'm declining other companies' offers to review their products. And it's solely because I think YouTube has started becoming just advertisement after advertisement. Even if it's not a paid commercial on YouTube, all these product reviews and stuff are basically just advertisements. Even the way a lot of people talk about their bikes, you know, they talk so much about the bike itself. It is essentially just an advertisement for the bike. I understand that they really like the bike, but I want more than just information about the bike. You know, I want to know your riding plans. You know, what are your travel plans for the year? Are you going to go anywhere interesting? I want to know about you, and, you know, how's your job doing? How's the wife and kids? You know, stuff like that. That's what I want to know. That's what I like hearing. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to get that out there. You know, just stating that I have been reached out by companies to do unboxing and reviews on their products, and I've just decided I'm not going to do it. And I'm actually seriously considering signing off of YouTube. That's not a clickbait thing, okay? That I've actually considered doing it. You know, we'll have to just wait and see. Maybe I just need to stop watching as much YouTube as I normally do. You know, just stick to a few channels that are still holding firm to, you know, who they are as a channel. And that's a vlogging style channel. Alright, well, this is Mark saying thanks again for watching. Always believe heart, soul, mind, and body in yourself. Bye, guys.